Hi, this is Chris Guldi with the Guldi Group at Keller Williams Realty here in Southern Maryland. Today we have a follow-up question to last question about appraisals. And if you recall, we talked about what happens when an appraisal comes in low and what can be done to continue to move forward with the transaction. Well, Z, who has been involved with us in many real estate transactions over the years, he's been building his investment portfolio, asked what happens if the seller doesn't agree with the low appraisal. And that's happening a lot right now with the market being as hot as it is. So it doesn't matter if you're an investor or if you're a private homeowner selling your house, you're probably going to have a chance of seeing a low appraisal right now. So there's a few different things we can do. And to let you know right off the bat, it's really a hard thing to overcome because you have a real estate agent who's assisting you with this, who is trying to help you overcome an appraisal who has very specific guidelines on what they're able to do. The very best chance you would have at getting this kind of thing turned around would be to have another appraisal done by somebody that was going to be willing to put up his appraisal in front of the other appraiser's appraisal in front of a review board. And that's something that would take months, if not years, to get to. So what do we do in the short term? Because nobody's going to delay the sale of their house. So the first thing we can do is we can look at comps. Did the appraiser use the best comps? And sometimes we've had success with simply asking an appraiser, hey, can you explain to me why you didn't use these? And they've had to come back and said whatever the answer has been. And maybe sometimes the answer has been, we just missed it, and they've updated it. It's happened twice, I believe, in my entire career. It's not something that's going to happen very often because as soon as we go back to the appraiser, of course, the first thing that they're trying to do is defend what they've already done. They don't want to admit they made a mistake. When there's glaring errors, we can usually walk it back pretty easily. So a house that's 3,000 square feet and they say 2,000 square feet. A house that's 3,000 square feet, by the way, and they say it's 2,700 or 3,300, not going to overcome that one because they do their own measuring. And so what's going on their appraisal is what they're measuring. So if they come back though and say your 3,000 square foot house is 2,000 square feet, now we've got something to talk about because they clearly missed something. So if there's something that makes it look like maybe while they were doing their appraisal, they were looking at the details on one house while they were doing the comps, we can get those done. When it comes to going in and really going and saying, hey, these comps are better, you should have used these comps, or these adjustments are off, you should have done it this way, it's a long uphill battle. So what we usually see is that the buyers and the sellers wind up negotiating. If it's really egregious, and we know we're not going to be able to overcome it with the appraiser, sometimes the transaction just dies. I've even had one situation though where the buyer even admitted, hey, we believe this appraisal is wrong. We'll go ahead and work with you for getting a new appraisal and work with the lender for getting a new appraisal. Buyer really wanted the house. Buyer saw the value they were getting in the property, agreed that the appraisal was off. It was great for everybody. Not always the case, like I said. Very unusual that that's the case. We're usually renegotiating. So what are our choices? We can have a conversation with the appraiser about the appraisal coming in low. Maybe we got some different comps. Maybe there's some difference in opinion on the adjustments and what the adjustments should be, and maybe we can have that conversation. Perhaps is something egregiously wrong with the appraisal, and we can get the appraisal redone based on that. More than likely, we're going to have to renegotiate the deal after appraisal comes in low, but these are some of the things we can do if everybody disagrees. If all parties disagree, a lot better chance of getting it rectified. So thanks, Steve, for sending in the question. Should already have your $25 gift card by now. If not, email me, let me know. Anybody else, send me a question. If we answer it in a video, then we'll send you a $25 gift card as well. Otherwise, again, this is Chris Guldi with the Guldi Real Estate Group in Southern Maryland. Thank you for watching my video.